Yo guys, what's going on? Josh back with another My Career commentary. And today we're going to actually update our player a little bit. Let's see, what do we need to update, really? I guess I'll do jump shooter by 2. Make him 60 overall. Now let's do some inside scoring also by 2. As a 61. And I guess we could do this a little. This we could do by 3. That made him a 62, and this by 2, which makes him a 63. And I guess we'll do defense by 2 as well, which makes him a 64, which makes him pretty good in my eye. Let's practice a little. Oh, come on, see what else we got. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play versus the Warriors. Stephen Curry and the Warriors. Let's go.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Number 40, Tony Seller. At point guard, at 6'3", number 7, Jeremy Lin. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 5, Nicholas Batum. And at guard, 6'1" from UConn, wearing number 15, Kemba Walker. Man in the middle, standing 6'10" from Prentice High School, number 25, Al Jefferson.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. For Charlotte, different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Green. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Maurice Spates out there with Harrison Barnes. And there's Livingston, and it's Bogut, and it's Barbosa in at the 2.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Kid Gilchrist, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kid Gilchrist has got his first points of the night. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad.
No.
And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Thanks, Doris. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Spates sets a screen. Shot from free throw range. Livingston, that's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That's good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
They shoot again. Got a piece of it.
Out of here.
Kicks it
Roberts.
to Roberts. Barbosa with
Damn
the steal.
it.
And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Good. Livingston's got 6 points. Here's Freak. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Roberts, and it's sent back by Bogut.
We're actually winning.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes, and the layup's good off the glass.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Freak. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Well, with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros. Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Curry.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Freak, he's in at the point. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Look at that.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard. That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Utah Jazz.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers. He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Freak kicks to Kaminsky to the left side wing. Dishes it to Freak. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Now here is Barbosa. Tight defense on him, and that one's good. Barnes. Let's look at the energy stats. How the
I have to
hustle
really
game
upgrade
has been
my
going
guy.
for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Thompson passes to Green. Here's Barnes. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Thompson. Freak kicks to Hansbrough. Here's Freak. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And it's now only a
scored.
Warrior lead.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And here's Thompson. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
And the
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to track the ball screen.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Zoe. And Freak subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Barbosa is out there with Livingston, and it's Spates in at the 5. Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Freak. Gets it to go beyond the arc. Freak's got 7 points.
And you look at the story defensively in this game. I mean, they've gone backwards in the second half. A little too casual for me, and it's costing them. They're paying for it.
And it's Green.
The rebound.
Hornets leading by 6.
Damn it.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's
Don't
not
let
a
them
guy
score.
who will wow you
Don't
with
let them
his
score.
numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying he ain't those exact things that he gives you so much.
How
59
are we
seconds left in
losing?
the
Oh,
fourth
I want
quarter.
Curry.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Hornets.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Freak in at point guard. Kaminsky out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Roberts in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Freak with it. Hansbrough, a screen on Thompson. Freak. It's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yes, Kevin, here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Klay Thompson. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, and that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the...
Man, that was a really sucky game for me. I thought spending that VC would be an investment in my VC. Like, what the heck? It's not an investment.
The only color I care about is green. Money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early. LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take him.